Hello, welcome to Berat, Albania. Berat is located in central Albania, about 120 kilometers south of the capital, Tirana. It sits on the banks of the Osum River, surrounded by hills and mountains. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. Berat Castle isn't just ruins, it's a living fortress. People still live within its walls today. Built over 2,500 years ago, the castle has seen Illyrians, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. It began as a fortified settlement built by the Illyrians, the ancient people who once ruled the Western Balkans. At that time, the city was known as Antipatria, named after a Macedonian general under Alexander the Great. Berat Castle reached its golden age during the Byzantine period, especially in the 6th century, under Emperor Justinian. Many of the original walls still visible today were built or reinforced during this time. In the 13th century, under the despotate of Epirus, the castle became a political and religious center, home to churches, monasteries, and palaces. What makes Berat Castle truly unique isn't just its age, it's the fact that people still live here. Unlike most castles in Europe, Berat Castle is inhabited, with families residing in traditional stone houses passed down for generations. It's a living fortress, where life continues amid centuries-old walls. In 2008, Berat, including the castle, was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its exceptional Ottoman-era architecture and cultural harmony. During the Ottoman period, several mosques were built in the city center, blending Islamic art and Albanian culture into timeless architectural treasures. In the city center, you're instantly surrounded by layers of history, cobblestone streets, pastel-painted homes. The lead mosque, or Zamir-i Plumbert, built in 1555 by Ahmet Bej Uzgaliu, a local Ottoman official. It gets its name from the lead coating on the dome. Berat isn't just a place to visit, it's a place to feel. Its center tells the story of a city shaped by empires, traditions, and the simple beauty of everyday life. You don't need a car here, everything is walkable. Just follow the cobbled paths, and history reveals itself at every turn. But beyond the historic charm and ancient architecture, Berat has a surprisingly cool and cozy cafe and bar scene. In Berat, you'll find dozens of charming cafes, some tucked into quiet alleyways, others overlooking the river or nestled in historic stone buildings. Berat is famous for its ancient architecture and UNESCO status, but what often goes unnoticed is just how green and peaceful the city is. Osum River Promenade is one of the most loved spots in Berat. This tree-lined path follows the river, offering gorgeous views of the Mangalam and Gorica quarters on either side. It's popular with walkers, runners, and families. In the evening, it becomes the place for X-Hero, the Albanian tradition of a community walk at sunset. The Osum River flows nearly 160 kilometers across southern Albania, carving deep canyons and nurturing life along its path. In Berat, the river splits the city in two, separating the ancient Mangalam and Gorica quarters, and shaping the way the city grew. This river has been here since Roman times, and through centuries of empires, it has remained a constant, giving the city both beauty and balance. Gorica sits on the western bank of the Osum River, directly across from the famous Mangalam quarter. It's a historic Christian neighborhood, full of Ottoman-era architecture, winding alleys, and spectacular views across to the old town and castle. While Mangalam is known as the City of a Thousand Windows, Gorica is quieter and more residential, giving you a real taste of local life. Walking through Gorica feels like stepping back in time. The streets are quiet, the walls whisper history, and you'll barely hear a car. This side of Berat is perfect for slow exploration. You might find an abandoned church, a hidden garden, or a family offering you fresh figs from their yard. The journey to Gorica begins by crossing the Gorica Bridge, an 18th century Ottoman stone bridge, one of the most photographed spots in Berat. It's more than just a bridge, it's a symbol of connection between Gorica and Mangalam, between Christian and Muslim communities, and between old and new generations of Berat. This is Berat, a place where mountains embrace rivers, and every view feels like a living painting. Berat is nestled in a valley of olive trees and vineyards, surrounded by gentle hills and rugged cliffs. From nearly any point in the city, you can look up and see nature embracing the skyline, a rare harmony between civilization and landscape. If you liked the video, your likes and subscriptions would be highly appreciated.